So in 2024, some old man said one day a company will make $1 billion with 0 employee, and everyone is laughing. And they said it was impossible. But less than 2 years, Matthew Gallager proved them wrong, and it's on track to make $1.8 billion, 0 employee, 0 investor, and out using AI to run the business. But how he did it? But there's the most important question from all aspects of the video. Have you subscribed? So subscribe if you like content like this. And the New York Times actually researched this. They have to see his financial records, so they verify everything by themselves. And then at the same time, some old man emailed New York Times and said, "See, I told you. If you think this is just a normal story, I think you are wrong." And I think that if you're a business owner, you're an employee, you're a professional, I think this will be kind of wake-up call for you. Because the kind of work that used to need 2,000 people to do it, but now AI can do it, all of it. But well, actually it isn't easy. So it took like about 2 years Matthew to show up, but the next Matthew may come in 1 year, maybe come in 6 months, maybe come in a month, or maybe it will be you after watching this video. But then let's talk about the business first. So his company called medvi, he started on September 2024 with his brother on his apartment. So what does it do? It's a telehealth platform. So if you go to medvi, you get medication like GLP-1. So basically it's a weight loss drugs. So the difference is you don't need to go to doctors, you don't need to go to hospitals anymore, because everything is sent to you directly. On his first month, he got 300 customers. And by month 2, he got 1,300 customers. By the end of 2025, he had around 250,000 customers and made about $401 million in revenue. And his profit margin is 16.2%. So he pocketed around $60 million and confirmed he's on track to make $1.8 billion this year. That's insane amount of money that he generated like that with 0 employees. But by this point, Matthew had his brother helping him out. So yeah, 2 guys beating a company with over 2,000 employees. And the tools he used like ChatGPT, Grok, Cloud to coding and building AI agents. So he literally just talked to it and things like, "Hey, can you make this for me?" I mean, just by talking, and then like, "I need this system, I need this automation." And then AI wrote all of it. And this is called vibecoding, because you don't need to write a code manually anymore. And for marketing and ads, he used Midjourney and Runway. No designer, no agencies. And for customer service, he used 11 labs and his own AI agents to respond to all of his customers. And for business analytics, he built his own AI agent. So he basically only used real humans for legal essential stuff like doctors, prescriptions, and delivery. So he just plugged in care, validate, and open loop health to handle those parts. And then like marketing, improving ads, daily operation, it's running all with AI 24/7. He told the New York Times that this is an AI company, but I run it with AI. Okay, now into Matthew's background. So he actually had a coding or website building background at a young age. And he created a website for local businesses as a side hustle and sold them like around $6,000 at the age of 18. Then he went to the university but didn't graduate, but my research also revealed that he is also an actor, but instead went back to coding and a tech job. Then in 2016, he created a startup called Watch Gang, which sold subscription-based wristwatches, but he didn't make any profit from it. Then when ChatGPT comes in 2022, he started thinking about starting startup. 2 years later, he met Jitan Kabra, co-founder of Care Validate, a medical startup in Atlanta. Then Matthew saw an opportunity to build his telehealth business. Then there was his competitors, Hims and Hers Health, which had been selling drugs for hair loss for almost a decade now. But here's the thing that New York Times didn't really dig into. So Matthew ran Facebook ads with fake doctor videos. And then they generate fake patient before and after photos. Because of this, they receive a warning letter from the FDA. So why are we still talking about Matthew? Because the main lesson is still real. AI is leverage. Matthew used that AI power to make a billions, but he used it smartly. So our job is to take the strategy. Here's something important to understand. The CEO of Palantir once said the only people who are truly safe from AI replacement are people with strong critical thinking and high IQ, and people with physical jobs or jobs that require human, social, and emotional skill. So AI isn't here to replace your job. It's here to multiply your output. So if you're producing 10 before, with AI you can produce 10,000 or even 100,000. The World Economic Forum projects that by 2030, 92 million jobs will disappear, but 170 million new jobs will be created. So yeah, big companies have been laying off hundreds of thousands of people because of AI. But here's the truth. The people getting laid off are not being replaced by AI. They're being let go because they can't be made more productive by AI. They can't adapt, and that's the problem. Because this is gonna be a new standard to use AI for your job to multiply your output. So Matthew is one of the proof to the world that this is possible. Sam Altman's prediction is not just a scary story. The first zero-employee unicorn took about 2 years to appear, but the next one, of course, is much faster. So will you open your eyes to this kind of situation? Are you using AI agent like OpenClaw? Please comment down below about your perspective and your experience. And I'll see you guys in the next topic.